guys, welcome to LV Academy, and of course welcome to my pattern making class. My name is Ola Smart Happy Demi, but you can call me Exclusives. So today I'll be taking you on pattern. What is pattern? Sloper / block pattern, flat pattern, instruments needed, and importance of pattern making. So what is a pattern? A pattern is just a template through which part of our garments are traced onto before it is actually assembled. It is just a template through which the part of our garments are traced onto before it is finally assembled. But it is important to know that whatsoever you have in your pattern is what you are going to cut out, and everything, if you are not careful transferring everything in your pattern onto your fabric, you might not end up getting the right garments at the end of the day, because we are going to be assembling those pattern parts together. So it is important that by the time we are transferring our pattern into our fabric, we transfer the notches as well, but that is another class. However, it is important for you to know that it is a template through which we trace the part of our garment before it is finally assembled together. So another point is our sloper or block. When you hear about sloper, when you hear about block, what does it mean? It is important that you know that it is a custom fitted basic pattern that can be developed into any style or design. It is a custom fitted basic pattern. And what do I mean by that? It means that it is solemnly for that client that you are taking it on, or the what do you call it, is that you're using a client, or you are just using a mannequin. So if you're using a mannequin, you are solemnly making that dress for the mannequin or that client. Do you understand? So when I say it is a custom fitted, it means that it is just for that person alone. It is just for that person alone. If you have to for instance, if I'm doing for a size 4, I'm making a basic block for a size 4. I am making for that size 4. A size 6 can't wear it because it is a fitted garment. Pattern making is all about getting the right fit for your outfit. So a sloper or a block pattern is that custom fitted basic block. It is not the major thing yet. It is not any design yet. And that is what I'll be teaching you after this class. It is not the major thing that you can just transfer into your fabric yet, because it is just there like a template to now make design on before you can actually now call it a pattern. At this point, it is still basic. At this point, it is still basic. It is not design. It is just, let me show you, it is just something like this that goes, no neck, no defined neck yet, just something like this without shape. It is not fitted. It is without shape, even though it is fitted. What I mean by it is not fitted is that it's not because there is no shape. No, it has shape. It still follows your silhouette, but the issue is that there is no style. For instance, there is no U neck, there is no V neck, there is no cross front, there is no asymmetry. You are not picking any style yet. It is at this point that you just make that template. The particular template here is not usable for a style yet. It is at this point that you have already adapted to a style that you can use to cut different parts of that style. I don't want you to get too confused, but as we go on, you will understand better. So what is flat pattern? It is just a method of pattern making. What do I mean? There are different ways you can make your pattern. You can make your pattern using draping method. It is still pattern making. You can make your pattern using your basic block, like I'm going to teach you now. It is still pattern making. So you can make some people even adopt their pattern using computerized entries. You enter there's a software that you just enter your measurements, and then it will just come out with a basic block for you, and then you can now develop your style from there. So another thing is, what are the instruments needed? Yes, you need a paper, a brown paper or a white paper, whichever paper, but that has a clean finished edge. You don't want to use a paper that the edges are rough. You won't be able to get the right measurement, because it is important that you get the right measurement at all corners. So another point is that it is important in pattern making is that you get your pencil, your French curve. But for beginners, I would just say for now, if you can get a pattern master, if you cannot get a pattern master, then you should opt for a good long ruler. If you can get a transparent ruler, fine, but if not, then you can just get the stainless ruler. Then another thing that I know you can get that will be of help is your French curve. It's cheap, you can get those ones for now, but plan towards getting a pattern master. Pattern master can help you achieve a lot of curves without having to buy a hip curve, a armhole curve and all. So but the